flow. What happens? What happens? Hello, everybody. Hey, welcome back to the Book Bestie podcast bonus,
Edition.
edition. Yes, we're going to call bonus edition. Yes, we are in
Yes.
Ethic Land right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm excited.
And what a land it is.
It's
Land
emotional.
You're right.
It's emotional land. It's right crazy.
Yes. Draining. Okay. Frustrating.
Very frustrating.
There's so many things you could say.
Hello, and we're starting with Ethic 1, y'all. We're not starting with Moth to a Flame. All the things that happen in Moth to a Flame. We recommend that you read Moth to a Flame before you watch this episode, okay? Because all the things we're going to talk about over here on this go around, right? So this picks up with like Ethic having he has 2 kids. Yeah. Everybody done grew up a little bit. We got Ezra, we have Bella, and he has full custody of Morgan. Right? He raised Morgan, he got her. That was so romantic. Like I told y'all, he can be a phenomenal baby daddy, He just can't, I just can't be there to help you raise him or around y'all. And baby, we're going through the fire, going through it all because Morgan is deaf. She's hard of hearing. I remember that. But I love how he made the kids and everybody around them learn sign language so she'll be able to communicate with them.
Yes.
I loved it. That was so, baby, yes. I was like, see what I'm saying? That's a good dad, Savannah. I didn't say good man. Good day. So, and Bella is his daughter, and I think Morgan described her as they like sisters, they're like sisters. That's like a little sister. And he treats them all the same, But I think he treats Morgan a little bit better. I'm not going to lie, all his attention and focus because she doesn't have her family. He's the only family that she knows. So it's coming across as that's your favorite kid, Bella, Bella's struggling with that a little bit. But let's get into it. Where you want to start?
Well, let's start. We're at the beginning. It starts off just basically where Moth to a Flame ended. Of course, time has passed though, and everyone's, like she said, everyone is older, and they're settled in their family dynamic. Morgan is, she's a teenager at this point, right?
Yeah, she's 17.
A teenager. Yeah. And, she's trying to find her way. She is into the boys and she's kind of starting to take on that same pattern as her sister.
Hell yes.
And Ethic is trying to prevent that. But at the end of the day, I think he knows, like, he's trying to save her, but it's really hard. And she wants to rebel. She wants to
bad as hell.
Do a lot of things that
on
Ethic
her own.
is not agreeing with, and she's really fighting him on it and he's fighting her on it. It's like a tug of war between the two. And I think in her mind too, she kind of plays that card well, like, you're not my dad. You're not, when she wants to. And Ethic is like, I get that, but I am your dad.
Right.
I'm raising you. I'm taking care of you. You live with us. So, and then you have these other two, which is Ethic's actual biological children, that are looking at you. So, it's the dynamic is hard. Morgan had, once everything happened with her family, her life it's been rough for her. You know what I'm saying?
It has. And she's wanting acceptance and love from all the wrong people. That's what it is. She wants the acceptance. She want to be, in her words, normal because she doesn't hear. It's, completely silent in her world. But she's going about it all the wrong way. Everything, all the attention, you could tell she's trying to find herself. And what does that look like? But you're just surrounded by the wrong people. I really can't stand when somebody is not from the hood. You really, really from the suburbs, because even her daddy had her out in the suburbs, but every chance you get, you want to run to the hood. What, bitch? My nerves. You know what I'm saying? I just couldn't handle it. It's like every opportunity that she got. Yeah. Every opportunity, bitch, you ain't gonna stay in your room. Not one time, but you want to be at the house with Ethic and them doing family shit. Like, she seems so ungrateful and unappreciative of the things that he do for her. or the love that he has. It's like, oh my God, he tells you that he loves you. He does all these things and it's not good enough. It's just no
Yeah.
matter what ethic do, he got you out in the suburbs, you the best education, you driving the nicest whip, you got on the Chanel, you got on all the things you got, you know, most teenagers want to have, you know, and you take those things for granted and you cause him so much strife and stress. I know he's stressed because I'm stressed.
Yeah. I
Okay.
mean, it just goes to show, like, you can have all those things,
Mm-hmm.
but when you're missing something, she's longing for
Inside,
something,
it's missing.
and it doesn't
Mm-hmm.
matter, you know what I'm saying? And you would think by seeing what happened to her sister that she would wanna take a different route, but this is just, like, one of those things where, you know, either like, if your mom's a crackhead, right? Either
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna be a crackhead or
Or
you're
you
gonna
gonna stay
rise
far away
above
from
that.
it. Hello,
Yeah.
hello,
But
hello. I
she
totally agree.
yeah, she's, like, on the other side, like, she wants to be in that life instead of taking the opportunity that Ethic has given her to live and have a better life,
Yes,
you
God.
know?
Yes,
Instead of
friend.
trying to be over there in the trenches in the hood with the
I
dope boys
know.
and the girls that don't mean you no good that ain't got shit. You wanna be over there instead of
And
living the life that he is providing for you.
it's like, and we'll unravel that more as the book goes on. And it is, and I still don't think we on Butterfly 6, but I still don't think Morgan sees what everybody else sees. You're so above the things that you do and you surround yourself with, right? You're like, and you don't even realize it. She don't realize how protected she is by the hood guys, your messiahs, your, you know, they're off the strength of just who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
to find herself in the situations that she did. So let's start with the I can't stand her friend. Was it Niche? Because I done read so many
Mhm.
motherfucking books. You let me know if I ever get somebody's name wrong, because I'm telling you right now, there's a lot of people in my head. Okay,
Yeah.
so Niche, it was so blatantly obvious in the beginning of the book that Niche was not her friend. It was
Mhm.
so obvious. However, I can get Morgan's perspective too, because Niche knows sign language, right? Niche has been your friend for a very long time. And it's not a lot of people that is a part of that world. That is a very small
Right.
world where you can, right? But at the same time, you can tell when a bitch don't mean you no good and that it's extremely that bitch wanna be you. You may look at your deafness as a weakness, but that bitch will she will take all that shit 10 times over, right? To just be in your shoes for one day.
Mhm.
And and it's just the hatefulness of going to the club and the whole scene where they ended up leaving with Jesus, I can't remember the guy name. Ah,
I'm not
whatever.
remember either,
I
but
can't
yeah.
remember his name, but and it's very important. I don't know why I can't remember his name. Left the club because she was trying to make Messiah jealous. But that we all have that intuition, right? Where it's something don't feel right. You know, and then she had it because she no longer wanted to go when she realized that Messiah had pulled off. And then you get in there, it was just all the things. Your friend knew you was uncomfortable
Mm.
when y'all got inside the car. Your friend knew that you were uncomfortable and didn't want to really go, right? And then on top of that, with the drugs, don't give us some drugs. You know, and the niggas was so motherfucking aggressive, it was ridiculous. Like
Yeah.
they ain't never had a girl before. Like,
Right.
Jesus. They were so said, "What in the player club is going on here?"
Mhm.
That's what the vibes were. I was like, and Morgan, and you had to think about it, and it was Morgan could not hear, right? So I was like, yes, he did rape you. He definitely did. He raped you, honey. That's exactly what happened. And then tossed you off and gave you to his friend.
Okay.
And then Nish put you. The only reason why Messiah knew is because your friend had you on live, not even just
Right.
recording the shit. The bitch had you
Mhm.
on live.
Exactly.
She had you on live. If you think I'm going to talk to you, if you wait, let's just go back. I'm gonna have to stun. You're gonna have to get something after that. They're gonna have to be some retribution. You know what I'm saying? There was gonna have to be something. I wasn't gonna just not fuck with you no more. There was gonna have to be some type of get back. There was gonna have to be some type. And yes,
Yeah.
I was going. And unlike Morgan, I'm telling. As soon as I get home,
Mhm.
Epic, hello,
Right.
Mr. Gangster Man. Let me tell you what she did. I don't know if
Mhm.
y'all got somebody in the hood to jump her before you go handle the business with the other dude, because that's not your friend.
Yeah.
That's not your friend. That's not your friend.
Yeah.
And what I love about Ashley is it be worse, then it get worse. Yeah. Cause friends, you come on, then
Absolutely.
you feel like that. You be like, "Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo." Okay, the girl done got
You be like, it
raped.
can't get no
It
worse,
can't
and
get
then
no
it
worse.
does.
We at the bottom. We like, we at
Yeah.
the bottom. She
There
come
is
right
no
behind
bottom.
you and be like, slap. No, ma'am, this is only the beginning. Buckle up, babies, you know?
Right.
So then we move right into Messiah kind of got on my nerves with the back and forth. I don't like the back and forth. Either you like me or you don't like me. But Morgan was very
Understood, though. I understood
persistent.
why
He was
the
very
back and forth was
persistent.
there.
Go ahead, friend. What you think about the back and forth?
I mean, I understood why, because at the end of the day, there's no denying that he wanted to be with her, but he knew that he couldn't because of Ethic. He knew that Ethic didn't want him to get involved, and he was trying to, because he has so much respect for Ethic, you know, he was trying to honor that. But I think his love for Morgan just really pulled him, you know, it was like the
Yeah.
back and forth, like you said, the tug of war,
Mhm.
because he just couldn't help himself. He really wanted to be with that girl. And it's hard when you look up to somebody and they've done all these things for you and put you in position and they're telling you, hey, leave that alone. Don't mess with that. It's a no-go.
Right.
But when you're around her, you feel something like, you know, like this is your person
Mhm.
and this is who you want to be with, who you should be with, but you can't. And that's
Right.
hard. You know what I'm saying? That's a hard
Yeah.
thing to have to deal with. So that's why the back and forth was there, because at the end of the day, we see throughout the book how he's always showing up for her, always
Oh,
giving
he
her
did.
affirmations and, you know, letting her know that she is that girl. But it seemed like right when things were going to take off with them or something was going to occur, then here
Then,
come Ethic popping up like, hey, let
yeah.
me holler at you.
Well, he did. And then the first one is that he just peeped game. Like, I love to be in the brain of Ethic. I don't want to be around Ethic. I would love to stay in his brain. Okay, let's all make that clear. I don't want to accidentally die. I don't want any of that in my life. Okay. But when Messiah did call and he left Morgan at his house, number one, I knew he really liked her is because you took her to your house.
Your
Nobody
house.
has been at your house.
Nobody, right.
You barely be at your house. You said it. Okay. So that was like, oh, he do gotta like, oh yeah, he likes her. You know, there's something there. But I love Ethics intuition. He says, you're not gonna go handle this. You need to go back over there to where she is. And then he says, this is not that. You like her. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not going to go out your way and murder nobody for somebody that you don't have no type of
Right.
feelings for, right?
Exactly.
Right. He was like, I'm going to handle it. Okay, these are the spoilers, guys, because we're going to say what's happening in the book. I just have to say that. When he walked into that house, did you see that whole thing taking place? Did you see did you think it was going to be what it was, friend? I have to ask you that because I want your experience, okay?
I did not. I did not think that. I mean, I knew who he was going for was gone. That was it for them. But the additional person, I did not think that that was going to happen.
I was hurt. Were you panicking? Was your heart beating fast through that whole scene?
Yes. Because when he realized it, that's when I started panicking, because I'm like, oh my God, please save this baby. You know what I'm saying? Please save this kid. Like, no, Ethic, no. And, you know, how he was acting in the book and just like, oh my God, and tripping and like, couldn't believe that he did that. It had me like that too. You know what I'm
I
saying? Because I'm
know.
like,
Then
no,
grandma
please
walked
save
in.
so.
Grandma walked in.
Right.
You know
And
what I'm
that was
saying?
even,
Oh my gosh, girl. I was like, dang, Ethic, you got
the worst love.
I'd also put things back into perspective, all because of one person's decision to go off and do something. Morgan is the blame that set this whole fucking train on the tracks in motion.
And if you want to pause it right there and take it back to Mata the Flame, same thing. It was because of Raven and her decisions that she ended up getting killed by the man that she loved. And he didn't intentionally do that on purpose, but I mean, it's the same thing. It's kind of the same little pattern, right? He's going out to try to protect somebody he loves and ends up killing somebody that he don't have no business killing. You know what I'm saying? Just like he did with Raven. So it's like, damn, dude, like you guys don't be on your side.
Yeah. Oh, like, dude, what have you done in your past? Because that
Right, for
type
the
of
karma to be like
the
this.
karma to be so baby
Brutal.
Like, how do you? And he said that's the worst thing he has ever done in his life. You know, when he went back and this is also where he messed up, and I want you to focus on this, is when he went back and Dolce was waiting on him. And when he had to take those bloody clothes off and all those things. So that's gonna definitely circle back around. Let's talk about Dolce. What you think about
Yeah, I
Dolce?
was gonna say, let's get into their relationship. Cause Dolce, like, look,
She's
dude,
so
you got
thirsty.
me doing all of this. I need commitment from you. And he like, I'm not giving you commitment.
Right.
And I don't have nothing for you. And
Right.
she is pissed about it.
Mhm.
She don't understand why. How can you have me around your kids, your family? You want me to do this, you want me to do that, but you don't want to commit to me. You just want to have sex with me, and that's it. Like,
But who sticks around for it? Did she say 10 years? She say 10
and that's
years. If a nigga didn't choose you in 10 years, honey, you ain't getting chosen.
right. Move on.
Move
It just
around.
accept it
Because he
as we
got
just
nannies. If he really wanted to, he talk about the nannies all the time. The nanny coming over all the time. He don't, girl.
right. She's just stupid. She
And
just
she was always trying to catch him slipping. It was like she was
Mhm.
always looking for, because she know what it would be and what he would do for you as the mother of his child. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like, she knows that he's a good father, and that will bond them together on a different
Mhm.
level, what she was looking for. But he was honest, and sometimes brutally honest, and this girl still
Mhm.
wouldn't go the fuck away.
Yeah. So that's on you. If you keep coming around, ma'am,
I agree. I don't feel
hey,
bad for.
I'm telling you what it is, because this is your decision to keep coming over here.
Absolutely.
And after I've
Absolutely.
explained to you that I ain't got nothing for you besides what we're doing,
Yeah.
nothing is going to happen outside of this. But now, when he started messing with what's her name? Alani.
Alani.
When he started messing with Alani, I could see why Dolce felt like that was a slap in the face. But
Yes.
at the same time, it's like I mean, he told you, I don't got nothing for you. That don't mean he ain't got nothing for somebody else.
Wait. Let's just
That
go big.
whole
Let's just go big. This is what we mean by Ashley Antoinette. If you think it's the low, you're at the bottom, but then there's like a secret bottom door that opens and you plunge down further, right? Because I'm thinking to myself, okay, dude, this girl is down on her luck. She just so happened to come and bring her car over to him, and she didn't have any money. Did you not feel the desperation? Like, I felt she was she was just desperate. She was just in a mess. The whole world was crumbling. Not only did she lose her brother, she lost her daughter. Right? And she is not financially stable. She
right.
don't have the finances to do anything. The people at the funeral home saying, baby, your policy lapsed. You ain't got no money. What? I can't even bury my daughter. My car is on its last leg. Like,
They be
she
tripping at the job.
yeah. Oh my God. That's what I mean. That Ashley would have you free falling with no parachute. Do you hear me? Because I was sinking for her. I was like, the moment she went in there and she was gonna get on her knees for her boss to keep her job, I was like, girl, if you know, and then it's just Ethic is a good guy, but he was trying to not become that person in her life because he knew what he had done. You know what I'm saying? How hard is that? Hey, you gonna pay for this girl's funerals. Okay, what a good deed you have done. Now get the hell out this girl life. Like, don't stay in there. But that
There was something that
pull
kept
and then pulling them and getting them back in the same space. I love how she described how his hugs were so healing. That all she wants is a hug from him, and she feels like, all her problems have been solved within that moment.
which is crazy to say, because Ethic is a
That's your
demon.
problem.
It's a name. You're next. Like, come on. He is dead ass wrong. He is so wrong for
When
that.
they had sex, I definitely said no. When they was down there, she saw him
He
doing
tried.
yoga.
He did try.
Tried. And then she felt rejected. And then you like, girl, stop. Girl, you dead. What you want to do?
If you knew,
because
right.
that is the how.
If she knew what she knew at the end of the book, baby, it would have been it wouldn't have been nothing. It's that same thing. He had that same pull that Messiah has with Morgan. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just could not help himself. He did try. He did try.
He definitely tried to stay away from her, but that just wasn't happening.
Yeah.
It just wasn't happening. He felt responsible to fix it for her. You know what I'm saying? He felt, and then she was so fucking good with his kids.
Yeah.
Like,
and he looked at that. That even made it worse, because he like, wow, I've never seen a woman be so, he got Dolce, but it's different.
It's not
you know
the
what I'm
same.
saying?
It's not the same. and a different type of woman. She was not impressed by the money, the car. She wanted you. She
Mm.
was more impressed about having conversations with you, getting to know you, staying in the house. Y'all ain't gotta go. Oh my God. It just felt so good because I just think about it all the time, especially when my kids was little. I did this all week. Babe, I'm not buying nothing out this damn concession stand. Go get my big tote bag. We finna go to Dollar Tree first. Get you some juice, get your brother juice, get you some
Mm.
bags of chips. Hey, y'all got y'all blankets? We going
Right.
in. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, she was such an around the way girl, right?
Yeah.
And with those, that whether you up or down, she gonna be there.
Mhm.
Dolce is there for
Right.
you know what I'm saying? She there for the up, baby. She gonna
Mhm.
jump off that bandwagon, baby, if you ever go down, you know? So I get it, because I love how a book can make sometimes your morals, you'll put them to the side for a hot second. You know what I'm saying? Because you thinking, hey, if only you knew it wasn't on purpose, it was an accident. I did not know your daughter was there, but I ain't apologize for your motherfucking brother. He raped
Mhm.
my baby. So you niggas, we don't let shit like that slide where I'm from. I
Yeah.
just don't. I just can't. Nigga, I'm
Mhm.
motherfucking ignorant. This motherfucker can't walk around somebody he raped my. No, he finna die today.
Right now.
So right at this
I was
instant.
shocked that he told her so soon.
I
I
did
didn't think
too.
he would tell
I
it till
forgot.
later.
I had forgot. I ain't gonna lie. I did forget all that. That was all
Yeah.
felt new to me because I was like, I thought it was gonna be like 3-4 books down the road
Right.
until we gonna ride this just till the
I
wheels
thought
fall
they was
off.
gonna be married by the time he let
I
the information.
forgot. Oh my God, just everything. The baby daddy coming home. You know what I'm saying? At the end, or even at the funeral scene, right, was so dramatic. I mean,
It
this
was.
woman she thought her daughter was going to be cold because nobody came to put the dirt on it. And Ethic just so happens to be visiting the love of his life at her grave, because you got to die if you love him.
Ain't no other way but to the upper room. You going to
He'll
the
see
upper
you when you
room?
get there. Do G's go to heaven? I'm trying to figure it out, baby.
Ain't no other
Some
choice.
people be with y'all be so that. Listen, y'all. When I read books, I put myself as the main female character in the book. That's who I am. I just happen to be two at this point. Okay, Alani and Morgan. All right. And my whole thing is I like to live. Now it's not purposeful. It's not. It's
No.
always an
Mhm.
accident. He
Mhm.
loves hard, and don't get me wrong. Those sex scenes are phenomenal.
Mm.
My God. My God, the way he cares, the way he
Yeah.
loves, it is great. But it's the circumstances that surround your love with him that gets you caught up in the bullshit,
Mhm.
right? And that
Right.
makes your love a short time. It's very small, very short. I
Very
don't want to be
short
loved for.
window.
I'd rather be single and alive. That's all I'm saying. Let's just think logically. No,
Mhm. I
okay.
think the girls focus on the fact that, he is very intentional and he's rich, he's good
Yes.
looking, he that nigga. And all of that is great, but like you said, what comes with that
What comes
nigga?
with that? I don't want to die. I don't want none of the things that I
Mhm.
know. No. And bitch, you think he loves Morgan more than the world, Craig.
Yeah.
I'm not finna fight for that. Who is it, me or
Mhm.
her? Nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Mhm.
I'm not
Yeah.
doing it. He love that girl beyond unconditional. If you look up unconditional love +++.com, goddamn it, it's gonna be him and Morgan up there. Okay? I'm just being real. I love that for her. But
Yeah.
where does that leave space for a romantic
You're
partner in your
right.
life?
Mm.
Where do I fit in? If I have to question where I fit in, I don't fit in.
And he's
And I'm
very
not gonna try
guarded.
to force. Right. And I get it. I get it. It's just not for me.
Yeah,
I'm
it's like
just a
one of those
selfish
things
person.
where it's like, I can't he's one of those type of dudes, like, you gotta make him I don't wanna say make him love you because obviously we saw how he treated Alani, when
Right.
he, saw how she was and that she was a really good person and she was humble. But it's just like, e I don't got time to fix your problem.
I don't.
I need you to come equipped and ready, to love me. I don't wanna have to break down your walls, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
and with
And
him,
he
you
has
do.
God, he has a lot of walls. He
He
has.
has a lot of walls because 'cause he's been
And
through
what
so
about the
much.
one that he is? I don't know if they said this in here. I can't believe. Did they say anything? No, we ain't got there yet. Okay, I ain't gonna say it. I don't think we got there yet. So there's another one. This just so you know. There's another one that his heart seems to be divided in 4 ways. Okay. And it's like, where do you fit in that is the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I got a problem with it. I
Mhm.
definitely have a problem with it. Yeah, he probably should have just waited until Morgan went off to college to try to date. Yeah, so you get that little distance between them. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because that wasn't gonna work. Call me when you're
Yeah.
free.
Right. Yeah. He just he got certain he finds but it's just
Loving that nigga is exhausting. Let's just
it
be real,
is. Right.
ladies. Let's
Mhm.
just be real. Loving ethic is exhausting. Loving ethic is going to come with trials and tribulations.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's why I say
and
I feel
you
about you. I understand
does
her frustration
it does. I do
because it is
absolutely.
hard. You know what
It
I'm
is
saying? But just in her case, man, why are you waiting around? You see
right,
what's going on here. Read the room. Like, get on up out of here. He don't want you. He ain't got time for you. He not even in the right headspace to be with you for real.
right.
I think people need to realize too that you are when you deal with stuff that he has dealt with, and when you've lost the love of your life tragically, and the fact that it was by the hands of
Love
you,
you. Oh,
whether it
that's
was an
hard.
accident or not,
Oh, that's hard.
it's hard. That grieving process could be forever. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You may never really truly get back into that space that you should be in when it comes to a romantic
Mm-hmm.
relationship, because I couldn't even imagine like if I was him
Mm-hmm.
and that had occurred, you know what I'm saying?
Closed
Like,
off. I'm
how do
closed
you
off.
move? But right, how do you move on with life? I would just be focused on my kids and that's it, because it's like what, and I think he kind of feel like everything he touched, you know what I'm
Crumbles.
saying, crumbles. Yeah,
I agree.
basically. Yeah,
I agree.
I think he feels that way as well. So
And I
he
think
just
he's lonely too because
he is lonely.
he's
It's
very
hard being
lonely.
him because you
Yes.
can't be around everybody. You
Yeah.
can't have friends. You
Yeah.
can't have all these bitches. You know what I'm saying? He's living a very lonely, grieving life
Yes.
while raising children.
Yes.
You know, so yeah, his every
Cosine.
from looking afar, a person be like, damn, that nigga got it all,
Yeah.
but really he don't. You know, he really don't.
He's not happy. He's just
He's
not
not.
happy. And how could you be when you gotta look? And then it could have gone a different way. His son could have died in the car with
Yeah,
her, but he got
yeah.
Ezra bouncing off the wall somewhere right now, Chad. Can't be still and shit. But yeah. But what I'm Jesus Christ. I feel like Messiah and Morgan are doing the young adults terrible decision making skill things, because the whole thing of which made me think about it was when he tried to get Morgan to stop liking him by making it appear that he was into to the best friend. Now I can't did he sleep with her or did he not sleep with
He
Nisha?
did not. He didn't.
He said, I know she's working for him and she was making it look
Yeah, he
like
was
that's what
working.
it was. But she was
Yeah,
still on fuck shit when they went to that damn restaurant, and you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And that pissed me off. Like how did you invite this girl to come out with you and you invite and you know she got a crush on him? That's what I'm saying
Mhm.
about Morgan is just willing to take anybody as her
Right.
friend, because Messiah was gonna have to pull me up off her. I was gonna go to somebody's prison.
Mhm.
Somebody's gonna come get me out. Because there's no way in hell you didn't think that bothered me. I don't give a damn if he was checking you. It's called friend code. You like
Right.
him, I'm not fucking with him. Period.
Exactly. And
Period. There's no
I just don't understand why he didn't just tell Morgan, like, I can't fuck with you because Ethan said so. Now, I know maybe he was trying to keep that dynamic, like keep Morgan from being pissed off with Ethic, but
right.
look, that's their problem.
That's
They
their
got to
problem.
deal with
They got
that.
to deal with this.
All of this could have been prevented if you just would
Yes.
have been like, because she already knew for real what the real was with it, why he wasn't,
Right.
the back and forth, that Ethic
Yeah.
has something else. He had to be a part of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, why didn't you just tell her, like, look, I do want to mess with you, but Ethic, he really on my ass. And I look up to him. That's my mentor. That's my G. Like,
That's who he getting
that's
his
the
work
plug,
from.
right? Yeah. So that's who put me on, and I respect
That's who
him.
feed me.
Yeah. So, we got to,
Keep it on the low.
until something changes, until I become an Ethic or whatever else, then we got to keep this where it's at. You can't go
I
no
agree.
further.
I
You know what
agree.
I'm saying? Instead of just, because I think that would have eased her mind a lot, and a lot of the things that went on during the book
Yeah.
probably wouldn't have happened.
Happened.
if he
Yeah.
would have just kept it a buck with her and was like, I can't fuck with you because the ethic don't want me to.
Right.
And I know she probably would have been like, well, you your own man. You did. But like you said, you got to look at it. This
My
how
bread
I
and
feed
butter.
my family.
Yeah, hello.
You know what I'm saying? This is how I'm surviving. So if I mess that up, then what we going to be doing? You ain't got no money. You living off
Nothing.
ethic.
Hello.
Ethic taking care of you. What we going to do?
Hello.
Now, granted, I'm a man. And regardless if ethic is supplying me or not, I got to get out here and get it. But still, it's just like the whole dynamic is just crazy because it's like that's my dude. That's who I work for.
Yes.
And I don't want to fuck that up. And you got to respect that. So
Yeah.
their whole little, back and forth, the whole thing when she went to college and
No girl.
he was down at the house, and she was like, what he doing here? And, they
Right.
get to the college and she don't even say shit to him and he drive home and then,
And motherfucker come back.
on his way home and then he turned around because he don't like how,
He left
she ain't
there.
speak to him. She ain't say thank you or nothing. So he got to let her know. Like, you should have just, when I was reading that part, I was like, just keep going,
Keep going.
please.
Please keep
Keep
going.
going.
Please don't. No.
Don't you turn around.
Every time, you be like, God, just make one good decision. Please. Anybody in the group? Can somebody besides
No.
Ezra? Ezra's the
That's
only
the
one.
thing about this book. There's nobody in this book that
No.
has common sense.
No.
Nobody in this book that is telling them like, you should not do this. Giving them another perspective on things. Like there's nobody in this book. Everybody's making bad decisions.
Baby, everybody's making bad decisions. But wait till we get to my favorite bad decision. Oh my God, the hot tub. I don't know what book it's in because I forget. When we get to it, I'm gonna read it like 4 times. I want you to know that one little section. I'm gonna read it 4 times. I am.
Yeah.
I'm just so excited about the things to come because it's bad things, but I'm smiling because I'm so used to tragedy and
Right.
in Ashley's land. I'm just so used to bad decisions that I'm totally okay with it moving forward. Yeah, Nisha will have to feel me before I go off to college. I'm gonna have to find. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to. I said, "Huh, I'm probably have to go get my nails taken off first." Yeah, I'm gonna get my nails to the nail salon, get my nails taken off first. I'm gonna show up exactly where she was at. And yeah, I don't need a group of people. It can just be.
Yeah, she need her face through the concrete.
She need her face through the concrete. You're gonna have to feel me before I go. This ain't over, ho. Yeah.
And she's awesome. Oh, girl, I didn't know. I've been going through my own stuff, girl. You knew absolutely
right
you
in the
was
middle of
dead
her mouth.
wrong. You knew you were dead wrong, and you knew what you was doing.
You was
You don't care.
And nothing great is gonna come in your life because you're gonna mess around and do it to the wrong person, and then people gonna have your damn face on a t-shirt. Because that right there, that type of conniving, I mean, just a snake. Everything is self-motivated and you don't care who you have to hurt in order to get what it is that you want. But you know what? You crossed the wrong bridge.
Yeah.
It always come back. I just, no ma'am.
Yeah.
I wanted to run over her with the car. I thought about a lot of different things that could possibly happen. You know what I'm saying? Push her out while the car is going. I'm just saying. That was unnecessary because I felt like Morgan was not a bad friend. She did not deserve that. She hang with you, y'all kick it. I'm sure you get a lot of things just by being her damn friend. You know what I mean? Like jealousy, baby, envy, ooh, baby, deceit.
It's a dirty, dirty game.
It is, and that's what Ashley Antoinette writes. Okay, look how we are discussing this book.
Yeah. So I got a question. Do you think? I know this is all a reread for you. So do you think when this is all said and done, there's going to be a happy ending, or do you think this book is going to end off in tragedy?
This is an Ashley Antoinette. I mean, yeah, this is an Ashley Antoinette book. I'm going to say that it is going to be a happily ever after in Ashley Antoinette style. I think we're going to have to go. We're not done going through more things. I think more things are going to happen. I don't think they going to end up together. I don't know. My prediction is that I don't. But I think my man Amik deserves me. She can write me and him together in a book.
I know, friend.
Yeah, I'm trying to even give you a book, but I've read the product plan. I've read they don't end like a happily ever. You're not getting that Kennedy Ryan over here. You
Mhm.
know, you're not getting that, man. You're not getting that Jaquil J over here. You just don't. It's gonna be as happy as it can be, maybe like a medium happy, like a medium
Okay.
brown. You know, that's where Imma go with that. That's what Imma go with that. But when I say I love it, the problem is this, I'm just reading too many books that's going through my emotions, but
Yeah.
still, okay. Yeah, friend. We survived book 1. How
We
you
did
feeling?
survive book 1. On to book 2, and I'm sure by the time this is all said and done, I might not have any more locks. I may have 2 locks hanging 2 locks hanging out of this scalp, baby, 'cause this I already know that
I'm
this
telling
is gonna
you.
take me on a ride.
What's crazy is I'm still on that ride with you, and it's my second time on it. I got
Yes,
out the line
right.
and get back in the
I thank
line.
you for getting back in line and willing
Friend, I
to go
do it
through
for
the
you.
trenches with me.
Friend, you need support. You need somebody to walk you through it. You need somebody to converse with as things are taking place
Mhm.
because you just can't believe them. That's what make her such a great writer, because that ultimate is she don't go with your. It's not predictable. It's
Mhm.
not predictable. It's not what you would do.
Yeah.
It's not. It goes totally left.
Right.
You know, so I'm glad we're reading it, friend, because it
Yes.
prevents a slump. I'm having
Mhm.
I'm having a good time.
Me too. Yeah, me too. It's stressful, but it is a good
It is.
read. It's something to make you think, make you feel.
Yeah.
You know, anytime I seen somebody make a comment, it was like, anytime I read a book and when I close that book, I have to sit and stare at the wall
Yes.
and think about what I just read. That's a good author. That's good writing. And I totally agree.
I saw that, and I agree 100%. I
Yes.
agree 100%. Ashley gonna always be cool with me, man. I just know what
Yes.
category she in. You know, I put the
Mhm.
authors in the categories. And I'll
Yeah.
keep going. Whatever she's writing on mine. Okay? I
Mhm.
signed you sign up for the hurt and the pain, the crying in the corner, the snitching at
Yeah.
your locks and your hair, and you sign up for it
Mhm.
because you know it's a good time. It's a good
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Well, that is the first episode of the bonus episodes in Ethic Land. Y'all want to come on this ride with us? Come on and join
Still got
in. Be
time.
stressed out with us.
Mm-hmm.
Be a part of the conversation. We're going to be moving on to book 2. And we'll see what book 2 has for us. The way book 1 ended, listen, I'm eager to get to book 2
I
because I
am
need
too.
to see what the hell is going to happen. So,
Yep.
yeah. Mhm. So
All
thank
right,
y'all for
y'all.
joining us, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.